he's only 18.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Moses Itauma!
But when he steps into the ring, he looks like a fully grown heavyweight monster.
The fifth time we've seen him in the ring this year. Oh, left uppercut. Brilliant.
Oh, look at that!
Moses Itauma, the British prospect who is already shocking the boxing world with his lightning-fast knockouts.
It's back for the Itauma. Oh!
His punches land like thunderbolts, leaving opponents dazed before they even know what hit them. Today, we relive the most brutal and explosive victories of the young killer from England. Itauma versus Marcel Bode. His professional debut. The stopwatch barely started before Bode was flat on the canvas. Moses exploded with a furious barrage, ending the fight in just 23 seconds. A message to the entire division. A new beast has arrived.
Block that defeat out, hasn't he? And look, what a start!
What a start! Inside the opening 15 seconds, Marcel Bode crumbles to the canvas, legs all over the place. He's a knockout machine as a junior amateur. It's the first time he's ever fought anybody older than 17, and he's absolutely blown away the man from the Czech Republic. What a statement, what a start. The journey's begun for Moses.
Itauma versus Ilia Mezencev. The Russian came to surprise the audience. But it was Itauma who delivered the shock. Brutal body shots, crushing uppercuts, and in the very first round, the referee had to step in. Another lightning finish.
Trying to hold on, but Itauma not letting him. That looked like a push. And he'll make it to the end of round one, but just.
Wow, I mean, out of nowhere, it's the speed of foot. You see, he just took a half a step
as well of Itauma because he's such a young man.
Oh, look at that!
Speed! What a shot!
5, 6.
What a combination.
Oh, the body isn't working anymore. They'll wave it off. Moses Itauma makes it look so easy.
That's, he talked about Mike Tyson. Remember when he knocked out Trevor Burbick and he tried to get up?
Yes.
The legs are the same.
Itauma versus Wacho, a true giant. 202 centimeters tall, a seasoned veteran with dozens of battles against world-class names. Many believed Wacho would finally be the man to test the young Brit. But even this colossus was broken down. Itauma tore him apart, targeting body and head with ruthless efficiency, and coasted to victory. Before the eyes of the world, the teenage monster dismantled a real heavyweight veteran. Itauma versus Amin Boucetta. The Frenchman promised a real fight, swore he could endure the young prospect's fire. But he lasted only 2 rounds. Itauma detonated a series of hooks, and Boucetta was out cold. Another reminder, this machine shows no mercy.
He's got to keep winning and winning well, and after a couple, when it comes in at speed, the way he throws it. Itauma in the black trunks trimmed with white, the mainly green trunks treating the last couple of fights. He's back in there tonight and looking for a knockout against Amin Boucetta, who was born in Morocco, but these days he fights out of Belgium. 4-0 as a professional, 5th time we've seen him in the ring this year. Oh, left uppercut. Brilliant shot through the guard, onto the chin, down went Boucetta. And John Latham's got to decide whether he lets him continue or not. And I fear that if he does allow him to continue, he won't be in there for much longer. Great punch from Itauma, who's looking for the finish. Still 90 seconds in the round to go, and in goes the towel, down goes Boucetta. And there is the destructive power of this exciting teenager who gets another stoppage.
What a peach of a punch that first left uppercut was. Excellent delivery, the timing, the power, the speed, it was all there. And towards the end there, I mean, he just went through the gears, didn't he? Just showed you how relaxed he was and went through the combinations at the end. The towel came in also. There's Carol, his brother, who's really pleased with that.
Itauma versus Dempsey McKean, his toughest and most experienced opponent. An Australian veteran who had shared the ring with top contenders and knew how to absorb punishment. But even he couldn't withstand it. Itauma dismantled his defense and forced the stoppage. This wasn't just a win. It was a statement.
Rebuilding after that 12th round defeat to Filip Hrgovic. He's had a long training camp in Australia, sparring with Jai Opatire and others.
No, he is. He's a ridiculous talent. The variation, the spite and the shots. Can he deal with this?
But look at the elbows, look how wide the elbows are. You've got to be careful there, because Itauma comes in low and he works that body, he might be in trouble.
Massive shot in the opening minute and a half here, and Dempsey McKean takes a very heavy victory. He knocked out Marius back in a couple of rounds, and now for Dempsey, but Itauma. That's it. We'll recover from that. Fight's done. Itauma wins in one, and it's devastating fashion as Dempsey McKean. Devastating fashion as Dempsey McKean is blown away, and that's victory number 11, and another knockout, and maybe he could become.
Itauma versus Dan Garber. Another rapid demolition. From the opening bell, Moses pressed forward, suffocating Garber with relentless pressure. Just minutes later, the fight was stopped. The crowd was left stunned at how effortlessly this kid destroys grown men.
Garber just swore that he only took this fight on Monday, so fair play to him. His hands are getting quicker, he's got destructive power, and he's having a real fall. Really going about his work impressively here in the first round.
Just setting it up behind the jab. There's again that left-hand counter as Garber comes forward. His lead hand was just a little bit too low, made the mistake, and Itauma just catches him with a super shot again. You can't afford to make those type of mistakes against Moses Itauma. A very quick counter puncher with that left hand indeed.
Still around a minute to go in the first. Garber walked onto a right hand there as well. A really sharp, fast, short right hand that caught him flush. There's another one in his own corner, clubbing left. And the referee's having a look again, and he calls it off. Bartakes calls a hold to it.
Itauma versus Ramon Alberto Ibarra. An experienced Argentine meant to test the Brit's toughness. But Itauma had no interest in dragging things out. One round, and Ramon was buried under a storm of punches. Cold precision, pure power.
Body shot, finds a little bit of space, and then catches him with a left hand right hook combination.
That right hand that came through in a flash.
Yeah, very sharp indeed. Left, there it is, and a right hand just on the...
Moses Itauma!
They all stepped into the ring, hoping to survive a few rounds. But against Moses Itauma, everything ends too fast. He's just 18. Yet, his blistering knockouts are already making noise across the globe. And the only question that remains, if he's destroying professionals in seconds today, what will he become tomorrow?